Now we'll go to the presentation of new project and new products on our side. Yeah. So today our goal is to announce the new 4-quadrant PHIL amplifier that we actually were producing at OPAL-RT. This is a new product that will get out this year. Okay, so in the same package, what we aim is to have 2 5 kilowatts 3 phases module per 2U box. So here you see the final products, and actually you see on the F section. So when you will provide this new products, you can have it in 2 different configurations, either the 3 phases 5 kilowatts, or you can have double that to have 6 phases that you can put in parallel if you need it. So this new amplifier will have over lower short circuit and over temperature protection. It's a full 4-quadrant PHIL. It's based for power grids, motor, and DER application. So it could go to the range of the AC and DC. So in DC, it can go up to the 500 VDC voltage. And for the AC side, it can go to a 120 or 208 VRMS configuration, up to 14 amps per phases. The bandwidth that we actually test is like goes to the DC to 100 kilohertz with a total harmonic distortion of 0.5%. What is really interesting about this amplifier is like we also incorporate the voltage and current measurement for like each phases. That's helped a lot because we have some amplifier that actually doesn't have those measurements. So we need to add some high-speed measurement to sense the voltage and current to give the full PHIL loopback. In this case, everything is done inside the box, and we can output that with a fiber optics connection to our simulator. So in the front of this new amplifier, we have like all sort of connection. We have SFP. We'll have like optic links, which is like a little bit slower, but this is give us option for future use. We have RG45 because there is actually a controller inside as well. It won't be released this year, but since we have like power capability for simulation inside this amplifier, we have the idea maybe to have some model inside this amplifier in the upcoming years, maybe add like some DER. So if you have more than one amplifier in your grid, you can have your main simulator to simulate the grids and controlling this amplifier remotely with SFP, but you can have other of those amplifiers on the same buses and have individual DER modeling inside the FPGA that would be autonomous compared to the main simulator. So after that, you have like other type of connections. Since we have these capabilities of having simulation power inside the amplifier, so we can have serial port as well. And yeah, I think the biggest aspect of this new amplifier is like we output the 3 phases, but as well we have direct access to the DC voltage. So the goal is in some topology, when we have more than one amplifier, this amplifier will have the capability to share the DC bus as well on multiple 4Q amplifier. So with this kind of topology, we would like to improve and actually have a lower cost reduction on giving like solution for like microgrid or smart grid application where more than one amplifier would be in use by sharing the DC bus. So you can have like circulating power between each amplifier. Let's say you have the grid that's feeding energy to a battery, like you can recirculate by behind the DC bus. So the configuration will go like to a fully like autonomous amplifier, or can also have like I would call them slave to the DC bus other amplifier. So we have some spec, and so we already talked about those spec. So the most important spec will be the bandwidth. So we really designed this amplifier to for the grid application and motor application can go up to 10 kilohertz really fast. And then we have like 500 watts, which is like a power factor that in this small factor is really good. We don't have any other amplifier supplier that can do that. And we aim to release the whole amplifier on Q3 of this year. So this is all for the new amplifier. And with this new amplifier, we also aim to release for academics or studies or research centers, like a bundle where we will use this amplifier to give you like the microgrid PHIL test bench. So this will be a pre-programmed, pre-integrated with models PHIL test bench. The goal is like to observe like all the power flow to the system between the DER and the grids, as well as testing different HIL. So if you want to incorporate your own HIL in the main bus of the microgrid, you can test that, test island and modes studies. So OPAL-RT want to provide you like a test bench actually done and tested and stable to actually start your test by adding your algorithm or adding your real equipment to it. So the goal is to have like a mix like of real parts, which will be the amplifier. So you can have real parts, or like we can use our amplifier to simulate the whole grid, and have a part that will be simulated inside. So let's say in here we can have like the microgrid, the wind turbine, and the battery that will be fully simulated on OPAL-RT system platform. And we have real parts which can be connected through our new amplifier, or having a real system from the customer. So this will be flexible, depending on the application of the customer. I think it's a really good package for like someone that wants to start in PHIL, since it would be like packaged and tested internally at OPAL-RT before shipment. So this is all the new. Since we are truly developing new amplifier, I would like to remind you that actually we also work with suppliers. So we have a wide variety of suppliers for PHIL. So under the 10 kilovar, we have Artecron, Capco, Keysight. We also work with the mid-range power with Ametec, Ponovo, and Spitzenberger. And for the high power range with three-phase extended Puissance Plus and Rocatron. So this is like just a sample of like the commonly used power amplifier that we use on our system. But it's very important for you to know that we have the expertise to package. So we develop a new amplifier for like a specific market, but for all type of application, we can connect to other supplier. And if you have your own supplier, we can also create the connection for this amplifier as well. For example, with the extended three-phase, we developed the driver for the fiber optics connection. And for Ametec and Ponovo, or all the rest, we use our analog signals to connect and control them. Just for showing, like we have like a PHIL accessories made to be connected directly to an analog control type of amplifier. So like this product is already made as a standard product to control two amplifier. And we have all the cables to connect like a wide variety of those amplifier, like the Chroma one or the Ametec. This provides you as well the high voltage and high current measurement. So like from off the shelf, you have this product that you can buy with your amplifier, and that will help you to reduce the cost to achieve your PHIL without worrying about like getting your own probe or high voltage current. Also, this package gives you some level of security, since we have a watchdog. So actually, you monitor like the whole simulation, and if the simulation have any issue you want to cut, you can just cut the watchdog signals, and actually will disable the amplifier. So it's a really great tool for the labs as well for third-party supplier. So this is it for the presentation of the new products of OPAL-RT. So I would like to thank you for assisting this PHIL webinar. I hope that you learn a lot and enjoy it. And if you have some question, don't forget you can contact us at OPAL-RT Montreal or your account manager in your region. Thank you, and have a good day.